If you didn't know, I'm a single parent. Hey there, Salina here, and welcome to another day of Vlogtober, where I will be posting a video every single day this month. And I saw this tag and I wanted to do it. It is the single parent tag. So I have the questions on this phone, which is actually his phone. So the first question is, how many children do you have and how old are they? I have one child, this one right here, and he is 12 months old. His birthday is October 8th, 2015. How long have you been a single mom? Since before he was born. I want to say I was about 4 months pregnant when me and his father broke up. Do you co-sleep? Yes, I co-sleep. Right now he spends a good amount of the night in a bed with me, but I do want to get it to be less time to where he's only in the bed with me in the morning. What is a must-have piece of baby equipment? My must-have piece of baby equipment is a rocker or a glider, and right now is a glider, and right now that is working really well for us. I recommend it more than a swing because we did have a swing at one point, because you can use a glider a lot longer than you can use a swing. Since becoming a mom, do you act more like your mother? I think in some regards, yes, but yeah, I do. Yeah, in some ways, I do act more like my mom. I can't give you anything right off my head, but you know, I am pretty sure I do. Do you discipline? Being that my son is only 1, I don't really discipline him that much. He doesn't really get told no that often. I try not to say no. I try to say more like, don't do that, or you can't touch that, that's not nice, stuff like that. But he doesn't get popped very often. I have done it like twice, and both times I've done it, it just felt pointless. Like, 1, he doesn't even really know what's happening or why he's getting popped. 2, it's just not the way that I want to parent. So I've popped him before, but it's not something that I plan on doing all the time. It's just, what time do you go to sleep and wake up? I go to sleep somewhere around 11 o'clock, so maybe an hour before or an hour after, but it's usually around the 11 o'clock time range. My goal is always 11, but I rarely ever get to bed at 11. It's usually after 11. And we wake up sometime between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock. It really depends on him. When he gets up, I get up. I don't ever get up before him. I don't ever get up. No, sometimes I get up after him. It really just depends on how tired I am. Do you have help from family, friends, babysitters, nannies, etc.? Yes, I do. I get help from my mom, and occasionally I get help from my brother. We are in Washington, so those are the only family that I have that are close. And also, because we've only been in Washington for like a year, I don't really have any friends here. Do you get mommy time, aka alone time? Yes, I get mommy time and alone time. Get down. The only time that I get mommy and alone time is when he's sleeping. And every now and then my mom will watch him for about 5 to 15 minutes so I can like shower or something like that, but he doesn't stay with her very long. Are you currently dating anyone, or are you interested in dating? No, I am not currently dating anyone, and I'm really not interested in dating because we are in Washington and I don't plan on staying here in Washington. I have no interest in dating anyone because I don't want to have a reason to stay. I want to leave. I don't want to stay here. I can't do it. So, where do you shop for your kids? Or kid. I get clothes for him from OfferUp, which is an app where you can go and you can sell stuff and buy stuff. We get his stuff also at Walmart, any like baby thrift stores that are around here, because there are a few around here. What is the hardest part about being a single mom? Hardest part about being a single mom, I guess it's not having anyone to talk to about what's going on. I mean, of course I have like my mom and stuff like that, but it's different talking to like your mom and then talking to a significant other about what's going on. And being able to share all the different moments with the kid, it's different with a significant other than with a parent. And I guess also not getting a break, not being able to have someone who else's responsibility is taking care of the child. Right now, he is my sole responsibility. So I do about 95% of the stuff for him on a daily basis. Every now and then my mom will do something, but he's my sole responsibility, so I can't really ask anybody else to help with him. I mean, I can, but he's still my responsibility, if that makes sense. What is the most rewarding thing about being a single mom? Knowing that everything that has happened, like he is who he is because of me, because of everything I've done, the stuff that he's learning is because of me, being able to watch him grow, watching him learn. I think learning is the most rewarding thing. Whenever you're teaching something and you see that they've got it, so like he's learning sign language and he knows milk and please, he kind of does water and eat and thank you. Seeing him like actually get stuff that I'm teaching him, that's one of the most rewarding things, period. So as I'm sitting here editing this video, I realized that I didn't finish it. I think I got a call in the middle of the video and I completely forgot to finish the video, or I accidentally deleted the rest of the video. So I'm going to finish the video. So the next question is, I have a blue tongue from eating frosting. But how do you make time for YouTube? My mommy time is the time that I make time for YouTube. So when my son is asleep, like now, he's sleeping, that's when I make time to either film videos or to edit the videos. And as you guys will notice if you've watched a lot of my videos, like the beginning part of this video, he's often awake when I'm trying to film the videos. So I also do a little bit while he's awake too. What is a common misconception about being a single mother? There are so many misconceptions about being a single mom. I think the biggest one for me right now is keeping my son away from his father, and that I don't want him to see his dad or anything like that. And that's not how it is for me. The reason why he doesn't see his dad is because there's distance. He's in Georgia and we're in Washington. So I'm not purposely trying to keep my son away from him. There's just the distance thing. If we were closer, he'd be able to see his son a lot more. And if he wants to, he can come up here and see his son. I don't have the money to go down for him to see him. So that's one of the things that's preventing that. But I'm not stopping him from having a relationship with his son. It's just at the time that I left, my happiness, my sanity was more important to me. I would rather be happy and have some distance raising my son, if that makes sense, than be stuck in Georgia depending on his father and we're not in a relationship, just so his dad could be in his life, because I would have been completely miserable and depressed in that kind of situation. So it wasn't necessarily on purpose, like to try and keep him from his son. It was, I had to think about me first. Last question is, what is one thing you want everyone to know about being a single mom? And I think that is that even though you're a single mom, it doesn't mean that you have to give up on your dreams. There are so many people that give up on their dreams when they become mothers or become single moms, and you don't have to do that. So he's awake now, so I'm going to have to end this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to do this tag, feel free to do it. Yeah, new video every day this week, and until next time, every day this month, and until next time, deuces.